You are lying in bed. The room is quiet. Your day was perfectly fine. And there is absolutely nothing wrong in your life right now. But suddenly, out of nowhere, your brain decides to write a tragedy. You imagine a vivid scenario where someone you love gets into a terrible accident. Or you mentally rehearse a devastating breakup that hasn't actually happened. You picture the funeral, the hospital room, or the empty apartment. Before you know it, your heart is racing, your chest feels tight, and you are literally shedding tears over a completely fictional scenario. You wipe your eyes and think, why am I doing this to myself? Am I going crazy? You are not crazy, and you are not alone. Your brain is not intentionally trying to torture you. It is actually executing a highly advanced, albeit twisted, survival mechanism. To understand why we do this, we have to look at the primary function of the human brain. It is a prediction machine. For millions of years, human survival depended on our ability to anticipate the absolute worst-case scenario. If our ancestors just assumed everything was going to be fine, they didn't survive the winter or the predator hiding in the brush. Evolution hardwired us to constantly scan the horizon for threats. But in the modern world, where we don't have to worry about a saber-toothed tiger, our brain still has all of this excess predictive energy. So, it turns inward. Psychologists refer to this behavior as defensive pessimism or threat simulation. When you are relaxed, like when you are lying in bed or taking a shower, your brain's default mode network takes over. Because you are at peace, your brain gets deeply uncomfortable. It thinks, wait, we shouldn't let our guard down. What if something terrible happens? So, it forces you to mentally rehearse a tragedy. Why? Because your brain is trying to build emotional calluses. It believes that by forcing you to experience the pain of a loss right now, in the safety of your own bed, you won't be completely paralyzed by shock if it ever actually happens in reality. It is trying to pre-process the grief so you can survive the hypothetical fallout. It is a biological defense mechanism. Your brain is trying to protect you, but there is a massive flaw in this design. Your nervous system cannot tell the difference between a real threat and an imagined one. When you simulate these heartbreaking scenarios, your brain triggers your amygdala. It floods your body with cortisol and adrenaline. You pay the physical and emotional tax of a tragedy that has never even happened. You suffer before it is necessary. And most of the time, the thing you are worrying about never even occurs. So, how do you stop your brain from playing these horrific movies? You cannot just tell yourself to stop thinking about it. That only makes the simulation push harder. Instead, you have to acknowledge what the biological mechanism is actually trying to do. The next time you catch yourself crying over a fake scenario, take a deep breath, look around your quiet room, and consciously tell your brain, I know you are trying to prepare me. I know you are trying to protect me. But right now, in this exact moment, we are safe. You don't need to practice grief. Life will bring enough of it on its own. Save your energy for the reality that is actually in front of you.